This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Well, we're excited to continue to play in the new Liberty Arena once again to the community and Flames Nation. I would like to say it's a beautiful venue, and give you that invitation to come out when it's possible. And we really enjoy having the fans out, and I think they certainly enjoy the venue. Good game for the girls tonight. Everybody got some play-in time, and first quarter we really wasn't very sharp on the offensive end. Kept the defense up really for the entire four quarters, and I really think that was the difference. Was our defensive intensity and our rebounding picked up in the second, third, and fourth quarter, and I think those two combined gave us the opportunity to be successful, and shot the ball pretty well when we shot the ball. We were shooting 50% at halftime. Just turned the ball over too many times to get some separation and continue to shoot the ball. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the stat line yet, what we shot for the game or in the third or fourth quarter, but I think we continue to shoot the ball pretty well.
Yeah, overall for the game, he shot 49%, and second half, 48.7% from the field. How big was Michaela's three there at the end of the first half? Gave you guys a 7-point lead, and it seemed to be the precursor to getting the floodgates to kind of open up there on the offensive end.
Well, the game was tight. We couldn't get any separation. We were playing catch up and still couldn't make shots. And as we closed out that third quarter, that second quarter, as you were saying, she got open on the left wing, I think right in front of our bench, and knocked that down and gave us a little more separation. I think that was sort of a spark, and certainly came out in the third quarter with a lot of more energy and got some transition and some drives, and I think Ashton and both Alyssa got some drives to the basket and sort of opened up our offense a little bit better.
You've been playing for about 2 weeks now, and this was Hampton's first game of the year. Did that lead to the slow start because you really didn't have any film on Hampton with so many new faces that took a while to kind of get used to their players and how this team operates?
Yeah, I think they had more opportunities to look at us, and they disrupted us in our offense a little bit early, but it was just primarily they were in our face, and we just didn't handle the pressure very well, and was playing too quick. And as we slowed down, we were able to execute our offenses a little bit better. Plus, with them looking at us, Damien, for 4 games, they were able to pick up some of our tendencies, and I think it opened up. We got a little more confidence when we ran some counters. We had a few back doors, and it was easy to see how, okay, they got our play down here, but let's just run a counter. And when we ran some back doors and got some counter plays in, I think we gained some confidence, and that probably dented their confidence a little bit because they were on point and pressuring us early, and we weren't making good decisions at that point in time. But once we got into an offenses that had some counters and you couldn't really read a set, I think we got a little more comfortable.
And also, you guys were able to get in transition as well and be able to score. And how big was that against them? Because they're not in game shape yet, and you're able to get out, run a bit, and tire them out, and that seemed to take its toll for them there in the third and early fourth quarter.
Yeah, I felt like I could start seeing that, and as long as I kept going to the bench and trying to keep people fresh, we had several like Emily, Maya, and Ashton. They went to the bench because they were foul trouble, but I was going to get a rotation going anyway. And there was a point in time that our 4 games helped us, and I felt like they weren't game conditioned at the end, and they were tired on their shots, short on their shots, and not getting the follow-up shots where we were getting some transition at that point in time.
And you hold them to 21% shooting for the game. They only had one made field goal in the second quarter. You alluded earlier in your opening statement the defense was consistent throughout. And how big was that there in the second quarter when you guys down, I think, 6-7 points there early? You were able to keep that game close and then take the momentum into halftime and really turn it on in the second half.
Well, as a coach, I've been trying to sell that, and I'm not sure they're always buying it, so to speak, meaning sometimes your offense is not clicking, and you just miss shots. I like to think that we could be consistent on our defense because it's more of heart and effort and rebounding and contesting. And when their shots started falling, then you could get back in the game. So very proud of their efforts as they continue to be primarily consistent through the entire game. And then when we got into rhythm or the groove from an offensive perspective, that was encouraging. And hopefully we'll understand those numbers. Those are numbers we've been throwing at our team to help them learn and get better. And early in the season, it was transition. You can't stop anybody from scoring if you don't get back. So we finally got that going, and then we understood from the last game we lost the importance of rebounding, and so we sort of put those two together. Got back on defense, kept people in front of us, got a rebound, and then when our shots started falling after that horrendous offensive first quarter, it was bad, and from that point on, we started clicking,